Well, back by popular demand, we've got my personal favorite partner in crime here at Ramsey, Mrs. Rachel Cruze.
Well, back. I've never been in here, George.
Oh.
Never been in the room. Uh-huh. Thanks for the invite.
I think it got lost in the mail.
When they told me, I was like, he's gonna have me like in studio? Oh my gosh. Anyways, thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. You did great on Millionaires and Cars Getting Coffee, so we were on the road for that episode, but you've never done an official in-studio GKYT
And
episode.
some other people have.
Pretty much everyone but you.
Yeah, exactly.
But to be fair, we have our own show that we filmed right down the hall, Smart Money Happy Hour. So we're hanging out
All I
plenty.
hear is wah, wah, wah.
Ken needed the win, all right? He needed to win.
Ken.
You don't care about me. I don't care about you.
Wow.
Because you are a fan of competition, as you know, if you listen to Smart Money Happy Hour, a show that Rachel and I co-host together, we thought we'll have a little competition today.
Okay. See a little fishbowl.
And by
action.
competition, before you guys get too excited, think less athlete, little more mathlete, okay? No sweats will be broken in today's episode. It's not that kind of competition. What could be broken, Rachel, is our spirits, our friendship, our street cred. As
It's a lot on the line.
I'm self-proclaimed frugal, money saver guy, and we're gonna find out today if that's really true.
Yeah, because you're a bougie frugal, which I would probably say
And
about
you're
myself
frugal
too.
bougie.
But we're yeah, that's it.
It's flipped.
It's different.
Yin and yang. All right, before we get started, give some love to our special guest. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let her know that you're happy to have her here. So if you don't know, Rachel just celebrated her 15th Ramseyversary. So she's been here a long time. She's a best-selling author, Ramsey personality, has her own show, The Rachel Cruze Show, co-hosts Smart Money Happy Hour with me, has some amazing kids' books as well as adult books that you've written over the years, and I'm so proud of all of your success.
Oh, thanks, George.
From
I
one
appreciate
friend
it.
to
It's
another.
been fun. It's been fun.
So, today's game, frugal or bougie. Dun, 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 dun.
Da-da.
So here's how it works. We have a bowl right here. We're going to pick a budget category out of the bowl.
Okay.
And you're going to rate yourself from a scale of 1 being very frugal to 5 being very bougie. We'll have commentary, and then our team is keeping score. And so there will be prizes.
Of who's like more frugal versus bougie?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what the goal is. Are you trying to win in bougie? Are you trying to win in frugal? We'll see.
Do I go first?
Special guest goes
Okay.
first.
Here we go.
Read the card.
Oh, public parking.
Are you frugal or bougie when it comes to parking? And I know the answer, so you can't lie.
I'm going 5.
She's a 5. Explain.
I am about convenience in life. That's where I put my money. Convenience. So if valet is more convenient, I'm going valet.
When is valet not more convenient?
I know.
It's like, if it's more convenient.
But I will not circle a block 8 times to find free parking. Not my jam. All right, I'm going 5.
All
I'm
right.
going 5.
That's fair.
And unashamed.
That's the right answer for Rachel. I'm going 1. I am that guy who will circle the block. I will find the self-park. If there is self-parking, I will take it every time. Listen, God gave me legs. I can hustle too. I'll run to the car and I'll drive it up front for Whitney. That's the kind of
what a
chivalry.
knight in shining
Chivalry's
armor.
not dead.
I'm very charming.
All right, next up. Fitness. Are you frugal or bougie when it comes to fitness, Rachel?
Okay, you know what? I got
I also know the answer to this.
I'm going 3. Because, are you ready for this?
Okay.
I am frugal when it comes to like the equipment. Like I don't need a ton. Like I
Okay.
need maybe a couple of sets of weights, some bands, and I'm good to go. But where I'm not like a 1 because of it is I do like to have a trainer.
And that's a
So
convenience
that's where I
you're
go.
willing to pay
So
for.
is that fair or is that 4? Does
I would say it's
trainer
4.
outweigh like equipment?
Well, you don't have a gym membership?
No.
Okay, and you don't really own much equipment.
Nope.
So there is money saving there.
Yeah.
Even though a trainer is expensive. But
Yes.
how often are you doing it? 3 times a week?
Yeah, 3 times a week.
Okay. I'll give you a 3 on that.
Okay, thanks. That feels right. That feels like
And
a
that
good, solid.
I'm letting you know that's generosity on my part.
Okay.
This one is rigged because I'm a 1 because I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't pay for anything. My brother just added me to the like family account for his Peloton, so I have access to the videos. I will never watch said videos, but I'm sure they're great.
I'm sure they're great.
And Whitney just found a great YouTube like fitness thing, like free, 25-minute fitness for beginners thing.
Yeah, it's
so I'm
great.
like, great. That's my version of I'll take it if it's free.
The last time I exercised was never.
All right.
Your home.
Oh, frugal or bougie on a home? All right. What's your rating on this one?
Here's what I want to believe.
You thought
about,
this was going to be easy.
This is what I want to believe about myself. So we built a home in 2019, and we saved for like 10 years. I mean, it was a long goal. We said we're gonna do what we can. We had a budget, so we had to cut things, but we did it. Like we were like, we're gonna do what we want to do to be in this house for 20 plus years, you know. So we did it big.
You did it big.
But I want to believe in my heart of, I'm giving myself a 3 because I want to say in my heart of hearts, and I've always said this, if crap hits the fan, we're all running around looking for meat and stuff. And I had to sell my house to get money to survive. Like we could as our family, I'm like, put me in a smaller home, put me in an apartment, condo, whatever.
So,
and I think my like dignity would not be shattered. Like the ego is not wrapped up in it. Does that make sense?
yes,
So I want to give myself a
I believe
3
that.
because
So
of that.
you're saying during a meat apocalypse, a strange way to go, you would downgrade to an apartment in order to survive
That's right.
the meat apocalypse.
And I would be totally fine.
Yeah, it's a nice home. You guys have nice things, but you're also not
It's not over the
obsessive.
top.
Yeah,
it's
nothing.
not like, I don't know.
It's not pompous.
So I'm going to go, is 3 fair or do I got to go 4?
I'll give you a 3 again out of generosity.
Okay.
Because that one's a hard one.
You have to be a 5 on this one.
What? Okay, if I'm a 5, you have to be a 4. I'm a 4. We've always been pretty modest
Yeah,
in like
that's fair.
what we could afford
And what
versus what we purchased.
Yes.
Like our
yes.
first home was a townhome, a little further out.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And we finally
And your
upgraded. We got a
furniture, your
single family.
furnishings, you really researched.
I
and
searched for
find
the
deals.
promo codes.
Okay, fine.
You know?
Shoot.
You know, it's
I think you're a
overstocked.
3, I'm a 4.
You know what? I think
that feels right.
She's the referee. We'll take that.
Don't you
That's
think?
a 3. Mark that down. George is a 3, Rachel's a 4. I think that's more fair, if we're going to be honest.
I think we might have a hustler here.
I probably care
Do you
more.
think I'm a 5 or do you think it's a 4?
George is a 5.
George
It has
is
a Bluetooth fan. The fans are connected to your phone.
George, all right. If you can't hear commentary from our friends back here,
You're never coming over our houses again.
Ew, somebody's a sore loser.
How about we meet in the middle and say we're both a 4?
I think that's fair. I think that's a fair.
All
That's
right.
fair. All right.
Change our
All right.
numbers.
All right.
Next up,
That feels great. Whew.
I love you actually might be sweating bullets over this. Okay, I feel like this was rigged against Rachel from the start. Next up, we have books.
Is buying a book bougie?
You tell me.
Yeah. If buying a book is bougie, I'm a 5. I don't do the library. I don't do Kindle. I buy books off Amazon because I support authors who work hard to produce great things out into the world, and I will support them.
That's
so I'm a
beautiful.
selfless 5.
A selfless 5.
Scary.
You can't add adjectives now. Okay,
I
so
do it for the author.
how often do you buy a book? Once a week?
I'd say once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
I'm probably buying 2 or 3 a month.
2 books a month.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks?
Oh God, cheaper than that. Mine are like $9.
All right.
So what does that mean?
It doesn't mean, it's
4
not
or
a
5?
judgment call.
No, 4 or 5.
I'll give you a 4.
Okay.
I don't think just for the fact you buy 2 books a month, you know?
Yeah, perfect.
All right, I'll go 2 because I do buy the occasional book. I don't read them all that often, but I do like to try to use the Libby app and I'll get free books from the library through that
Yep. So
digitally,
That's frugal. Yeah.
things like that. I
Yeah.
don't mind buying a used book if I can save some coin.
Yeah, that's good. There you go.
All right, next.
Clothes.
This one's dangerous.
Because to me, bougie is the type of clothes, not the quantity.
Okay.
So I'm going 2.
Fashionista claims she's a 2.
I'm Amazon, Old Navy, Target.
That's fair. You guys good
So
with
I'm
a 2
going
on that?
2.
We good with a 2?
I am not I don't go to boutiques and stuff, you know?
That's fair. I've never
What
seen
about
you at a
George?
boutique.
You
Whenever
have
I'm at the boutique.
You may have nicer quality.
That may be
clothes.
true. I'll put myself at a 3 because I'm very frugal. I like quality brands, but I wait for the sales. I'll find the promo codes.
Yep.
You know, and I'm pretty simple. You know,
Sure.
you don't look at me and go, "Wow, that guy must have some money to dress like that." It's very simple. It's a
Yes.
t-shirt. It's black jeans.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Let's do another one here. Groceries. So, in your every dollar budget, in the groceries line item, would you consider yourself bougie or frugal? That's a tough one. Are we talking brands? Are we talking the amount spent?
I know. I'm going 2.5. Wow. I'm going halvesies.
I didn't know you could do that.
Sometimes you can't play by the rules.
I don't shop at bougie grocery stores. I guess, Publix is Publix bougie?
Is Publix bougie? I think it's higher tier.
Yeah.
It's not your Aldi or Kroger,
shoot,
but it's
okay.
not your Whole
You know,
Foods.
I'm going 3. I think 3 would be fair because I'm
All right.
I'm Publix.
Change her.
And
to
I
3.
do Instacart. I do delivery.
That does add a point to the
I know
bougie
it does.
scale.
I know. But I buy a ton of Publix brand stuff. Like, I'm not looking for like some fancy schmancy food.
Okay. Well, and I applaud you for, like, you get the cookbook out, you find the recipes, and you're making the meals.
Yeah, we do. I cook a lot. Yes, we cook.
So I
What did
respect
do?
that.
Thanks. We're
I'm
doing
less
smash
of a
burgers
chef.
tonight.
Dang.
I know. I'm very excited about it, actually.
Send
I'm
the
ready
invite,
to,
Winston.
ready to wrap this thing up. So
All right.
Go eat.
You're a 3. I'll go 2.
Okay.
Here's why. I usually only shop what's on sale.
Oh, yeah. That's frugal.
And when I do Instacart, I choose the stores that have the same prices in store.
Yeah.
So, like, I did this weekend for Sprouts. And not only did I do that, I picked it up
Yeah.
to save
It's
$10.
fair. It's fair. All right. That's fair. Travel.
All right. Travel. How do you rate yourself from bougie to frugal, 1 to 5? It's okay to be honest. There's no wrong answers.
I know.
It's a 5.
I'm gonna have to go
It's a
5.
5.
I'm gonna go 5. It's out of all these categories, besides books.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Do better than books.
It's the one place I will spend. Yeah.
I'm going to go 3. I think I used to be a 2, but my never again moment was I rented an Airbnb that was a shared room for Whitney and I while other people were living there in this little condo in Panama City Beach. We just had one of the rooms in this little condo.
That's right. I do remember you talking about this.
And I still have shame about it, clearly.
Never again.
So I've moved up to a 3 from a 2.
Okay.
I think I'm a 3 because I like the luxury experiences, but I'm not going full luxury, and I'm also going to like try to get a deal. Like I'm doing the Priceline Express with the travel arrow to, my travel hacks. All right, before we continue with the game, I got to ask you, are you frugal or bougie with your phone plan? And if you're bougie, I can help you save some money here. With Tello, one of the sponsors of today's show, it is easy to be frugal because they have plans for as low as $5 and up to $25 for the unlimited everything plan. And you can keep your bougie phone if you want. You get to keep your phone number, so you have a perfect mix of frugal and bougie. Frugie, if you will, or boogle. Nope, I immediately regret that. Let's go with frugie. Plus, Tello has flexible plans and no contract, so it's easy to switch. In fact, I signed up in 1 minute in my bougie pajamas at home. So go to Tello.com/George and you can get an extra $5 off Tello's unlimited data plan for your first month of service. That's Tello.com/George or click the link in the description below. And while we're at it, Rachel, let me tell you about another sponsor of today's show, Delete Me. You know them well.
They're great.
They've joined us
Love
on
it.
Smart Money Happy Hour. And what's great about Delete Me is they find and remove your personal info from hundreds of data broker websites to save you hours and hours of time that you can use to go be bougie. And so far, they've saved me 33 hours. And they've let me know that in my report they sent me. Oh. And that frees up time to go look for the deals, to go plan the next vacation.
Gives you time
to
back,
see what's
George,
on sale at the
spend.
grocery store.
That's it. Looking all around.
Yeah.
Love it.
So they'll scour the internet for you to protect you from the risks of identity theft and online scams. And when you go to joindeleteme.com/George, you can get 20% off any of their plans. So check them out or go to the link in the description. All right, back to the game. Who's next? Me?
You. I did travel.
Cars. Oh, got her again.
I know mine.
All right.
I'm a 3. Because I have a minivan. George. Went down, my budget
three,
went up.
what am I?
You're not driving a minivan. Are you driving a minivan?
I would love to.
Minivan automatically makes you frugal.
I only have a 9-month-old. Feels a little bit unreasonable to jump to minivan status.
That is true. Okay, I have that, and then I have the Tesla. That's why I'm giving myself a 3. I would give myself a 1.
I feel like I'm leaning 4.
Man.
I'm leaning 4.
Because it is a nice minivan.
And it's a nice Tesla.
All right, we'll go 4. Whew. Man.
That was a nail biter.
Man, but that minivan really holds me to that frugal standpoint.
Okay, but is it like blacked out, like murdered out? No, it's not? No. That's what I want. If I was going to get a minivan.
What did you just say?
That's what the kids call it. Murdered out. Is when it's all black, like black on black on black on black, rims, everything.
For a minivan?
Every detail is black.
I feel like you had to go white minivan.
Oh. White on white on white? White tires?
Well, wait, I don't know why we have to go all the same color on everything.
Listen, it's the opposite of murdered out.
I'm living out.
I'm living out in my white minivan.
Ain't no shame in the minivan game, baby.
Okay, if you're
What
4,
are you?
then I think I'll go 3. I used to be like a 1.
But Whitney has a nice car.
And
Y'all
then
have nice
Dave
cars.
Ramsey would make fun of my car live on the Ramsey show and be like, George, you got to get your bumper's hanging off. You're embarrassing me. I was like, all right, fine, I'll upgrade. So we waited until our house was paid off to even upgrade my 09 Honda Civic with the bumper hanging off.
Okay.
And even then, I got a, decade-old Tesla that I love. But more recently, we got my wife, we upgraded her. She deserves it.
Yeah, she got
So
a nice
she has
car.
a newer, it's still used, but it was a newer luxury SUV, and she loves it. So for that, I can't say I'm a 1 in it.
No, you're not a 1. No.
But can I tell you, it hurt my heart to write that check. That's a lot of money to spend on a vehicle.
That's true.
But worth
Cars
it.
are expensive. All right, here we go. Self-care. Haircuts, products, skincare. I'm going 2 for myself.
That is
So low maintenance here.
I know. You could use just
So low
like
maintenance.
whatever, Garnier
soap.
Fructis. I don't know what you're into these
I
days.
do that. That's where I give myself a 2. The only kind of bougie thing I do is my shampoo. I do have nice shampoo.
Okay. If you're a 2, I'm going to just be generous and give myself a 5.
Oh, I hope you would, George. This is an
A
honest
haircut every
space.
2 weeks. The beard balm.
You have to check
The
your
SPF
bag when you
moisturizer.
travel because of
There's a
your
lot of toiletries.
toiletries. I was like, oh.
I got to have my loofah.
That's weird, man.
All right. Eating out. Bougie or frugal?
I'm going to go 3.
Okay.
I can go Chick-fil-A. I can go steakhouse. I'm kind of happy either way.
And you don't care really either way. Well, I know.
I'm
you're-
not even going to say Chick-fil-A. Taco Bell.
Whoa.
That goes a little too far.
I can go fast food and be happy. I really can. I'm great.
Yeah, eating out. I would say I'll go 3 with you.
Yeah. You split
I don't eat a lot
an
of
entree,
fat.
though.
I do that's where I'm like, I'm not that bougie because I split. I'll try to if there's a coupon, I will use it.
Yeah.
But I also enjoy, a nice meal out if it's worth it.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than spending a lot of money and then it being mediocre.
I know. That's
Versus like
the
Taco
worst.
Bell, you know what you're getting. No one's ever like, I can't believe I spent $8 on that. It's like you knew what you were getting into.
Concerts and events.
Oh, okay. I got my answer.
Man, I'm not good at these. I'm not, this isn't how I spend my money or time.
Well, you just went to a concert/event.
I did because the tickets were given to me free. So I'm going to go 1.
That feels like a 6 on the bougie scale.
What?
Where you no longer even pay for things.
I wouldn't pay to go.
That's fair.
And I don't go to things because it's not like people just give me free
you did go to
stuff.
Taylor Swift twice.
Shoot.
One of those was free.
No, it wasn't. I paid. Very significant. Not a lot of money, though.
Oh,
It's
okay.
very small. Okay, but when I go, I I want good seats, though.
Yes.
So 2. I'm going to go 2.
She's a 2.
How about you? You're a 5.
I'll go 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you are like, oh my God,
If you know my
Miss
story
Band,
about my
strings
Seinfeld
and-
tickets,
Strings and ball.
I will
Going
not pay
to town.
above the actual ticket price.
Okay.
And if I can avoid paying Ticketmaster fees and all that. So I found below retail tickets to Seinfeld last minute by doing a lot of effort. Took
Okay,
hours.
that's fair. That's fair.
So that's where I'm like, I'm a 2. And I'm not willing to pay a lot of money unless it's my favorite band of all time. The most I paid was
would
like
be?
$300 to see Blink-182. But it was all include like unlimited drinks, food, good seats with John Deloney and my friends. It was
So
like,
fun.
this is worth it, worth
Yeah,
the
yeah,
splurge.
yeah, that's right, that's
my
right.
friends convinced me.
I love
so
it.
there
Okay,
it is.
there we go.
All right, last one. Coffee. You're a 1.
I'm a 1. Give me a Keurig.
I'm a
and no
5.
cream or anything. Just a black coffee from the Hilton
Ugh.
to the.
If you're
to the
using a Brentwood
Keurig.
Hilton coffee maker, I might get
No, I don't
go
use.
to a doctor.
No, we don't use hotel coffee makers. We've
Okay.
already talked about this.
That's right.
It's so many happy hour. We don't do that. But yeah, give me a Waffle House coffee. Give me. I don't care. I'm great.
I do like diner coffee.
So you got to go.
I'm a 5.
Yeah, you got to go 5.
Because I just know too much. I'm like, I want the single origin. I want the flash cold. It's just, I'm bougie there. And that's
So
fine.
much.
I'll
Yeah.
own it.
This is Folgers. This is not allowed in my house. Please go throw it at a cat.
Is it right or wrong to be bougie or frugal? No.
No.
It's like it's all about what you can afford.
Yes.
And so it's easy to balk at someone who's willing to spend XYZ on this
Mm-hmm.
item. But if they have the cash,
Okay, I would say this, but I would also add, I think motivation is big too.
your motivation in being frugal or bougie. Are you
Yes.
trying to show off?
Yes.
Are you trying to show
Because
people
there
how
could
much
be
you
some
skim?
pride in both. Right? Like the bougie, there can be obvious, like, oh my gosh, like I need the nice things so that I can like put on social media or so that people can be impressed about the thing we did or have or whatever. They're not good, right? The motivation, that's not, even if you have the money,
That's true.
not good. And then there are people on the other ends that are like, oh my God, they're judgy.
They're very judgy.
And very just,
I would never.
Oh my God, those
What's your
people.
quote that I love about buying things?
If nobody sees this purchase, do I still want it?
That's it. That's a great
I
filter.
think it's good. Yeah, so to me, it's not wrong, frugal or bougie, not right or wrong, but you need the money. And then I think your motivation needs to have like a level of health to it, or
Yes.
you can spiral.
And then how do you decide what to spend more or less on? What's worth it to you? Because that's a difficult one. There's some things that even if I have the money, I'm like, well, this is not something I care about. Like
That's
you
right.
with coffee.
Yeah, convenience for me, I pay for.
You're willing to pay for
I will
convenience.
pay for
I'm willing to
convenience.
pay for quality.
And I don't pay for quality. So I think you kind of find the thing that you're like, oh yeah, that's what I spend money on.
And as long as it's in the budget, there's no guilt,
no,
regardless of what I'm
No.
spending. Whether it's a
No.
little or a lot, I'm like, well,
That's
it's in the budget. The plan reflected it.
That's right.
Wasn't impulsive.
Yep.
It was intentional, and that's all that matters there. What budget categories do you personally use for luxuries? So, like, you've got your every dollar budget laid out. How do you start to list these things? Are you one that puts everything in one big category, or do you separate
When
it
you
all
say
out?
luxuries, what does that mean? Like
For your personal luxuries, like the things we talked about, some of them today.
Yeah, but I have a Rachel line item.
Self-care,
Yeah,
so
I'll do
manicure,
that.
pedicure,
Yeah, I have a Rachel
clothing.
line item.
Okay,
And
it
if
just
I
says
know
Rachel.
it says Rachel, yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and then we have a Winston.
That's
And
good.
our kids each have one.
And I do love, like, the budget can be what you want it to be. Some people
Yes.
want to keep it real simple. Some people want to split out every single transaction into a different line item. Do what works for you and what works for you and your spouse.
Yes, that's right.
So that's
right.
what's big there. What areas do you differ, with Winston on when it comes to spending more or less?
He is not spends a lot, but when he spends, it's a lot.
So it's
like, and
rare.
It's a ticket item. Like he'll buy like we got an infrared sauna.
Yes.
He hadn't spent money in that Winston line item never gets used, but then he'll randomly be like, hey, you know what I mean? Like he'll do that kind of thing. It'll be
Yeah.
like a big splurge randomly where I have like an Amazon shipment probably 4 times a week.
Yeah.
With stuff that
So you're more like ankle biters.
yes,
Just a little
I'm just like a pair of earrings
regularly.
here.
Little sprinkle.
Yes, I sprinkle the happiness around.
All right, Rachel, the results are in. You
Oh
ready?
my gosh,
So-
yes.
The higher the number, the more bougie you are.
Okay, we'll take it.
Oh, boy.
So nervous.
Rachel's clocking in at a 38.
Okay.
Your boy clocked in at a 29.
Man.
Rachel, you are the bougie one.
I am more bougie. So what is that?
I'm presenting
Look
you
at this.
with a diamond-encrusted crown, and I will wear my Burger King premium frugal crown.
Their chicken sandwiches are fantastic there.
They really are.
Oh my
Well, you know
gosh.
what I learned? I have a lot more respect for you.
Wow, why?
Yeah. I think just talking it out makes me understand you more. I'm like, okay, this is why she is the way she is.
Yes.
And this is why the way I am. It was just good to talk it out.
Yeah, just to hear different perspectives.
Because no right or wrong.
That's what the world needs.
Yes.
We just need
More
to hear
conversation.
each other.
Because
And
the
not
truth
yell
is,
and scream.
there's areas I'm way more bougie for my reasons. There's areas you're more bougie for your reasons.
Sure.
There's areas you're more frugal. There's areas I'm super frugal.
That's right.
And the key is we're doing it out of our own values.
That's right. And
And we're
everyone's
not
different.
trying to impress everyone. And we're doing it with
everyone's unique.
cash.
Yes. Be unique. Be yourself.
Be unique and be on a budget. So be sure to check out Every Dollar. You can go to everydollar.com/George and get started for free, or click the link in the description. And that way you can be boogie, frugal, boogle, bougie, whatever you want to be. The world is your oyster. Rachel, this has been so fun.
So
Where can
great.
people find you?
You can hear on YouTube. I have a channel and podcast, The Rachel Cruze Show, and all the socials.
And Smart Money Happy Hour.
And Smart Money Happy Hour, of course, with George.
Of course.
So fun.
So if you enjoy this type of conversation, this is pretty much what happens on Smart Money Happy
right. Mm-hmm.
Hour every single week. So go check that out on YouTube or podcast, and comment below with what you are bougie or frugal about, and maybe add up your own score. That would be fun. Go back, add up your own score to this little game we played. We had a great time. Rachel, you're a great
So
guest.
great.
Thanks
George,
for being here.
Thanks for
Don't lose the crown that costs a lot of money.
having me.
We'll see you guys next time.